What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again, coming at you with another video for Dragons Champions. Once again, I want to extend my thanks on over to AppQuantum for sponsoring this video. You guys are literally getting me one step closer to my dream of being a full-time YouTuber and streamer in 2020. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in today's video, we're going to be tackling one of the up-and-coming challenges in this game that you hit at level 35, the tower. We're going to be talking about it, give you guys a little bit of feel on it, and of course, give you guys a little bit of heads up on what I've been doing in the past couple of days or so. So before we get into that though, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the channel, okay? If you guys are looking to get a jump into this game and you want to get some free rewards, all you got to do is click this cog right here on the top right and click the promo code, type in, yeah, buddy, okay? And I've already put it in so I can't show you right now. You're going to be able to get yourself 500 coins, 250,000 gold, 100 auto battle tickets, 500 energy, and of course, Korgrim, the Orc Whisperer. You're going to be able to get a hero stones. If you haven't summoned them already, you'll have enough to do so, okay? So make sure that if you haven't used this promo code, you are at least getting it done before level 15, because that is the disclaimer to put out there. You have to do it before level 15, otherwise you don't get the reward. So before we jump into the tower, let's go ahead and get you guys all caught up when it comes to my heroes here. Again, I want to do this as much as possible because I want you guys to get a feel for how much progress I've been making thus far in every single video that I put out for thus far. And then of course, some of the things that I've been just doing to kind of focus on, because as you guys know, there's a lot of things going on in this game. So first and foremost here, one of the things that we're going to be talking about in Tower is that it's extremely important to work on your core team, right? Your core set of heroes that you're going to be looking to take on here. And because of that, what I've been doing is basically going through my hero list every single time that I log into this game and trying to make it easy for myself. As you guys know, we run through the campaign, we clear the stages, we go through some of those specific stages that have the hero stones for us to collect. Now, since I'm just focusing on the ones that I have and I'm limited on my energy, I'm looking to come into the ones that I use for the most part, going down here on the bottom left corner to press find, and then seeing which stages that I've cleared, I can go ahead and hop in here. So as you guys can see right now, I have not worked on Rantha for today. So what I'm doing right here is going through this as quick as possible and getting myself some shards. Why do I want to do that? Because of course, guys, the goal for me is to make my core team as strong as possible, and between equipment, between runes, and of course the hero stones in order to upgrade those star levels over time, that's really going to pay dividends down the road here. So yeah, I literally go through all of my units here and just take a look at the stages that they're currently at to see which ones are available here. And if I can collect them, I go for it. If I cannot, or maybe I can afford them in the market, I will. Like Tromgar, as I stated before, he's a really, really strong unit. I've been utilizing him in a lot of my team comps thus far here, but sometimes especially for units like that here, you're not able to, farm it outright. You kind of have to wait for either specific resources in order to do it in certain stops, or you're just gonna have to wait for events that might be available to you. So again, another example here, Mortha. This is one that I've been working on. This is my secondary healer alongside Illyria. So I've been doing this right here, getting the resources that I need, bing, bang, boom, and I'm good to go, right? I think I just clicked the back end, but it looks like I still collected it this far. And then of course, once I get enough, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Now, again, that's just the hero stone side. If I'm looking to hop on over to my items as well, you kind of take that same process as well. So let's see if we can do this one, for example. So for example, I'm taking a look at this right now, and this is the gear that I need right here. This fragment diadem of flame, right? I got 1 of 5. Of course, I don't have enough here. So if I go here to find, scroll it, whoa. If I scroll this up just a little bit, I thought it was a boss age here. Fail. So let me go ahead and add just a couple more here. I'm going to do a little bit more. Now I got plenty enough here. So yeah, I'll go ahead and back up. Click on this item, craft it if I can, then come back here, see what I need. Okay, I need the recipe for the map magician's top. I'm going to do the same exact thing. Click on it over here, seeing which status I can find. This time around, I'm using the auto battle. I'm using the boss stage here so we can get it. As you guys can see, we got 8 of 5. So now we can go back, click on this one here, craft it. We got it made. We'll back it up one more time, and now we can craft the made item to allow me to equip this one, and again, providing myself a little bit of physical magical damage and of course magic armor. Again, guys, these are just little improvements over time, but as you can see, just this specific item here at gear level 5 gave me 110 combat power. If I took the time to do this for all of these, I would really be able to see a nice little improvement. And so just to kind of give you an idea of where we're at right now, all of my core units right now are at gear level 5. A lot of my units are at level 2 or level 3 on their skills, so I've been working really hard on that front. The thing that that's kind of setting me back right now is going to be the runes per se. I do think that my units are a little bit strong to go ahead and get it done, but it's taken me a little bit longer to do, and so I've been just focusing on those two main aspects there, the equipment and the hero stones, but also trying to work in the campaign mode, getting those fragments as I can here. So as the energy prevails, as the energy is available to me. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this tower. So again, guys, once you come on over here and you've hit the level 35 mark, the tower is going to be open to you. Now, I know that if you've been playing a lot of gacha games out there, you're going to be like, oh, tower, I know what this is, Childish. You don't have to explain it to me. No. This is not what you are thinking. So this is completely different, and I'll give you a couple of examples here. Most towers have what, 50 stages, 100 stages, and there's something that might get clear in 30 days, right? In Dragon's Champions, this is a daily tower grinding session. This is something that you're going to be able to have 12 stages every single day, be able to clear these stages and get yourself some amazing rewards, from coins to hero stones to even these resources right here, which is going to be your mystery sapphires, which you can actually use to purchase more heroes in the tower shop. So again, for some of you guys that are stressing over here like, oh my gosh, I need 55 hero stones for Darien, I need 45 hero stones for Freezer, how am I going to get it? How can I keep up with all these people? Okay, there's no way I can get it done, right? This is the way you can do it, between buying them in the arena shop or in the tower shop. You got a lot of options for you to go ahead and get it. So let's go ahead and talk about the basics here, right? As you can see, I've been working on it a little bit here from stage 1 to stage 12. Once you clear this stage 12, you completed the tower for that day, okay? And then once you get it all done, you can come back the next day, and as you see this little gray spot right here on the right, this is your reset. This is your reset button. This will allow you to relaunch the tower at that day here. So again, as you can see, I can't get it done in 4 hours, but I'm going to be working my butt off here trying to get this done. Now, take note that you see, the different kind of color codes here. You got the green, the blue, the purple, and the orange. That's going to basically signify the difficulty of this. As you might have guessed, the difficulty level is definitely going to ramp up, and you're also going to be seeing something here at every 3 stages, which we're going to get into in a minute. So let me go ahead and run this battle real quick. I'm just going to run it on auto for now. If you did pay attention to that stage, the team power of that specific stage was 13,000. My team power for this team is 21,000. So I basically should be able to auto this one for this specific, for this one here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and speed it up just a little bit so we don't waste too much time. So some of the things that I want to point out with this setup here that's going to be a little bit different. This is going to kind of surprise you, but again, that brings that challenge aspect to this. When it comes to this specific game mode, right, this towers here, if you lose a specific unit, you will lose that for the entirety of the tower. So again, you got to be very, very smart about not only the teams that you build, but how you decide to utilize those teams in every single stage. Obviously, the first couple of stages, like I said before, is going to be really, really easy. But once you start to get to the upper echelons of this tower here, it's going to be very, very difficult. And every single attack counts. Every single choice you make matters, right? So as you can see there, Illyria literally almost died in auto. If we lost Illyria, that would have hurt me, because Illyria is literally probably my top healer in this right now, and that's not something that I can lose. I definitely don't want to lose that, okay? Also, one of the things that I point out is, yes, I was going in that stage and I was autoing. It wasn't a big deal, but things sometimes don't work out the way you do. Now, if you wanted to go ahead and back out, you can actually back out of the match, try it in, create maybe a different comp or whatnot here. But if you do that, you're going to basically have to, restart it over and work in. But the good thing about it is that if you have a unit that maybe you're like, ooh, I might lose it, I don't want to lose that unit, then that's going to be the way to go. Now, let's go ahead and get back into taking a look at these floors at hand. Again, we're taking a look at the left side. You see that I cleared that middle stage 6 out, and now we're going to have options for bonus rooms at this specific stage. Every 3 stages is going up from 3 to 6 to 9 to 12. So what you need to know about these ones is that they're going to be bonus rooms, and just like the similar stages, you're going to be able to get yourself some amazing rewards here. However, these are only going to be available for every 3 stages, and these are going to be generally better rewards that you see in the middle side. But as you can see right now, you take a look on the left side, we got the clan requirement on the left, and then we got order on the right. So if you're a newbie like me, you're probably going to be able to auto it out if you have a nice wide variety of heroes here. But if you're people like myself that is very focused on my core team at hand, the team that's kind of carried me this far, then it could be difficult for you if you don't have a lot of heroes for that specific requirement. This time around, I'm going to go ahead and take out my newest hero, Revol. Even though he's a little bit low power, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Darien and just get another tank in here. Again, this is pretty much my standard comp. Generally, I have the Trumgar out, and then I have Mortha in there for the healer. But again, this is one of those things where you get to play around with it, see your team synergy, and see what you want to do. But it just kind of depends. Like for me, I'm testing out different units because I know that right now the stages are a little bit easier. Of course, we're autoing it right now, so I'm not trying to get too in depth into my overall gameplay. But you can mix it up depending on what kind of hero depth you have. Now, let's go ahead and point out something that you're probably surprised about. Two things I want to point out that's different from any other game mode here, right? In the tower, you will notice that some of these units here, their health is a little bit low. Why is that? Because this is the health that got left in the previous stage, meaning if you lost the health or you had skills that were on cooldown, they're going to be also on cooldown or low health at the start of the match here. So that's very important to remember, because again, if you're in this situation where you definitely don't want your Illyria to get down, maybe you lost a specific tank or you lost Rantha who has that ability at the time. If you can't protect Illyria in some way, shape, or form, maybe provide invincibility for it if you got specific heroes, then you're gonna be at a disadvantage, because more than likely they're gonna be taken out here. So again, let's go ahead and see what happens here. Chances are Illyria is gonna be taken down, because again, as you guys saw, my cooldown was a little bit low, and so I'm probably not gonna be able to get that one back up on the specific stage. Now, once again, for the sake of the video, I am autoing, but I want to make it really clear that the tower is not something you should just be blatantly autoing. Okay, this is very important to go ahead and take your time with it, manually and whatnot. And if you notice here, in addition to all the little challenges and all the little rules that I got set every single stage here, this is not something that is timed. So you can take all the time in your world, and even getting back to what I was saying before, if things don't look too good, back away, try it again. Back away and then try it again. Whatever you got to do to lock it down, because again, guys, you only got one chance, one life for every single hero here, or every single hero that you got. And if you lose it, that's going to be it here. So yeah, right now, as you can see, we got a interesting composition on this end here. We got a couple of typical units that we see thus far. So again, not too much is going to surprise to you, but once you start to get to those higher stages, you're going to be seeing some of those tough heroes out there that maybe you've dealt with in the arena, that's just been a struggle with you. You're going to see them in here, and it's going to be interesting, guys. I've seen a lot of videos. I've done a little bit of research here on some of the tough stages that people have had it done with thus far in there, and it's like, wow, like I'm going to be in for a treat, because if I recall correctly, once you get into that third group of stages there, for stage 9, stage 10, stage 11, stage 12, the power of the team versus your power is going to be dramatically higher than what you currently have. So you're literally going to be going into a fight that's going to be way more difficult than you can imagine here, right? So again, like I said, though, regardless of the difficulty, I have seen players out there that have been able to simply destroy people out there because they played smart, they outplayed the AI with just really good team synergy. And then of course, if we can keep it down to the simplest strategy here, since this is not time, you can take your time with it. Bring in 2 tanks, bring in 2 healers like I'm doing, bring in 1 DPS. You got all the time in the world, as long as you can keep your team alive, right? That's all that matters. And then when you realize, hey, I am going to be winning this stage, maybe I should just go ahead and use my first skills, let my cooldowns reset so I can get through that next stage. Okay, so those are just some of the basic tips that I wanted to throw your way, guys. Again, this is very important. This is not something you want to shy away from. We can go here all day, all night working on this one, and even if I struggle a little bit, I'm still going to work on it. Why is that, guys? Because this is a daily dungeon. These are free rewards, and for all of you that are free players out there that haven't used my buddy code already, hey, shameless plug, I got to put it out there. If you haven't used, if you haven't been able to take advantage of this already, I mean, this is definitely important, because you can't go wrong when you have opportunity for free rewards, and these rewards are nothing to shy away from. Okay, so to finish off the video, I want to go ahead and do just a little summon session. Okay, I was trying my very best not to do it, right? But I wanted to go ahead and knock out, because I saw that we had a couple of keys and whatnot here. I think I do have enough to do a bonus pack. Maybe we can get some hero stones for some of the other units that I was using and see if we get lucky here. Let's go ahead and see. So yeah, we do actually have enough here. 2945. I got 2700 here. So we're gonna see if we could pull something really, really good here. Again, like I said before, I think it was last time around we had 1 or 2 pulls that ended up being like 80 hero stone pulls that allowed us to get like from 3-star to 4-star super quick with our new units here. And again, if you guys didn't catch the previous videos already, some of the big units that we got that last round was Revel. And then we got Venomate. So again, Venomate, both Revel and Venomate look pretty cool. Revel, I've heard a lot of good things about. Really, really strong unit here. But for right now, I am still working on his runes and working on his gear, so it's taking me a little bit more time to do it. But like I said, if I can get myself, you know, a couple of hero stones for him to get him, you know, get some of these units into 5-star, this is definitely going to help me out for the tower as well. So let's go ahead and let's dip on in. Let's see if we can get lucky and get something really, really nice here. Again, I'm still looking for quite a handful of units here. I hope that we can get something fresh. I'm gonna notice that I'm not clicking on it. I think that's Stromgar right there, which is really, really good if that's the correct, you know, if that's the thing here. And I believe that's Darien. 80 fragments. We got a lot of really good fragments. So let's take a look here. What do we got? We got Nightail. I don't think I've pulled this one yet. So this one must be really, really good. If we need 80 fragments just to summon this one, right? So that's unfortunate we couldn't get it, but we did get enough Tromgar hero stones to go ahead and summon this. This is going to be good. This will be our first hero to 5-star here. And then of course we got Darien, who I think may have, yeah, just enough to get us to 5-star and get really, really close to 6-star, which I'm totally cool with. Again, I think a lot of people front, you know, or they get a little upset at the fact that like, oh my gosh, I got 81s on one that I can farm, you know, that's not, you know, that's not good. I don't like that. The thing of it is that if this is a core unit, then yes, I'm totally down for whatever I can get, because any opportunity to help out a unit that I'm constantly using every single day, whether it's in PvP or PvE, I'm totally down to do it. Don't get upset, guys. Those heroes will come over time, okay? So yeah, definitely down for that. We'll go ahead and do a quick upgrade real quick. It looks like Salvador, actually, Salvador, if I recall correctly here, is actually a really, really good unit. So I'm pretty excited to check this out. I've been seeing a lot of people use this in here in the videos and stuff like that. So let's take a look at the skill set that we got going on here. Deals 95% of the damage on the enemy, 20% chance to gain shield from 5% of the maximum health. So when this goes up, quite a bit of damage and quite a better chance to apply that shield. Yeah. So the shield can go up a little bit. If you guys want to check, if you want to click on this right here, you'll be able to see the max amount of stats you're going to gain here. So 40% chance to gain a shield, 10% of maximum health. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Again, it's a defender, so it looks like it sounds like a tank right here. Okay, let's go down here. Deals 160% physical damage to the enemy, gains a taunt for 2 turns. So the taunt doesn't go up when you max it out, but that's 400% physical damage. That sounds really, really good for a tank here. And the cooldown, not too bad at all, not too bad. Let's take a look at this real quick. Salvador gains Steel Shell for 1 turn. Steel Shell decreases all damage taken by 90%. This thing is OP. Holy cow. Let's bring this up to the max here. Steel Shell for 2 turns, and we got the 90% damage reduction, 50% chance to gain debuff immunity for 2 turns. So folks, like legit, if you got this unit, this is going to be a good one for the tower, because this type of tank can taunt. This type of tank can literally reduce all damage just from a little bit here. And then you have an ability to stop any kind of debuffs. Debuffs that can literally allow them to do more damage onto you. This thing is out of this world. Holy cow. I'm really, really excited about this one. Now, passive ability, we gain a little bit of a physical armor here. And if we max it out, 35% physical armor and 5% additional for each living party card in the party. Wow. Wow, this guy is so good. I'm excited to build this one. Okay, seriously, like look. You think I'm playing? Look at this. I'm not even playing. Like, we're gonna get this guy to max level, but I'm not gonna bore you with all the gear loading up and the runes and whatnot. Okay, I got some work to do. But let's go ahead and finish it out right here. Again, we need to get this one upgraded, and now that we got this one a 5-star, we only need about 30 more fragments here. So honestly, guys, after this video is all done, I'm going to be going back to those stages here. I'll probably use a little bit of Dracoins here to get myself some refills, reset some stages here, because I want the 6-star. I want the 6-star because he is a tank. He's going to do well there. Right? Let's go ahead and get this one up here. This one's going to be a 5-star. Tromgar is going to take a little bit more time because it's not as easy to get his stones, but I think it's going to be I think we're going to be okay on that front. But yeah, folks, that's going to be it for this video. Once again, as always, I got to extend my thanks on over to AppQuantum for sponsoring this video. I can't even say enough from how blessed I am to be able to work with a company like this. And for those of you guys that are watching these videos over time, it really means a lot to me. All the watching that you do, all the clicks that you do to download the game, and put in the promo code, all of that helps. And again, if you haven't had a chance to really see what this kind of support can do for a YouTuber or streamer out there that's aspiring to do this full time, just you wait and see. Take your time to click that video or take the time to click on that link. You have no idea how much it helps. So thank you guys so much. And again, I want to throw it out there one more time. If you happen to catch the end of the video and didn't get a chance to see the promo code, go in here, put in the promo code, yeah buddy. We're going to get those 500 coins, 250,000 gold, 500 energy, 100 auto battle tickets, and of course, Korgrim, the Orc Wizard, okay? That's going to be it, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish of ChildishPlays checking out. Take care, and we will see you all in the next video for Dragons Champions. I'm out.